Britain's precious lowland heath is largely restricted to warmer southern parts of England, where it provides an important habitat for breeding birds, heathers and our native reptiles.
Good morning, Martin. How are
Ray.
you? Long time no see.
Reptile expert Martin Noble has brought me to the reptiles' prime territory.
We've got all 6 reptile species that occur in Britain here, and as you see, a lovely area of heathland, mature heather, perfect site for them.
Martin has been working with the Forestry Commission on a captive breeding programme to reintroduce one of our rarest reptiles, the sand lizard, after its disappearance from Hampshire 40 years ago.
So, Martin, what are you looking for?
Well, this is the sort of site, Ray. We've got a bit of open ground here, which make it easier for us to see the lizards as they release, but with a backdrop of nice deep heather, which gives them protection and lead from predators, because they are very tiny, very vulnerable to predation, from predatory birds like kestrels down to things like blackbirds, which will take small lizards as well. So there's a lot of predators out there.
It's a hard life for a sand lizard.
It's a hard life, yeah. We keep them in a nice cool box so they don't get overheated in this sort of weather.
Look at that, aren't they beautiful?
I mean, these aren't very old, maybe a couple of weeks old perhaps, but as you can see, quite active. Isn't that a little beauty?
Gosh, look at that, stunning, the lovely markings.
Superb, isn't it? Let him go. Or her, as the case may be. Oops, that was very good.
Straight into the bushes, very wise.
Good, that's one. Let's try another one, shall we? There we are. Isn't he a beauty?
They're the delicate little feet.
Yes, they're tiny, aren't they? Up and down here.
Off you go, little fella.
Come on, Titch. Yeah.
So, Martin, how do you feel about releasing sand lizards like this?
Well, it's mixed emotions, Ray. I spent a lot of time and devoted a lot of energy into, first of all, keeping and looking after the parents of these animals, and then digging out the eggs, incubating the eggs in our airing cupboard at home. It's a ongoing, long operation, culminating in the release of animals like this, which is very satisfying because I know that we've done it before many, many times over the last 20 or so years, and we know it works. It works really well when you've got a good habitat like this, good, strong, healthy lizards, well looked after, and we know they've got the best possible chance.
Reptiles are secretive creatures, spending a third of the year in hibernation and only emerging to bask in full sun. On duller days like today, they seek refuge under fallen trees and, with a bit of luck, this strategically placed piece of tin.
Let's see what's under here. Oh, an adder.
That's an adder. Yes, I was expecting a spoon steak, to be honest, and changed my mind at the last minute and thankfully didn't get bitten.
That could have been unpleasant because, of course, the adder's their only venomous snake, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this looks like a female.
This is a female, yes. Brown, dark brown zigzag with a sort of palish background colour.
It looks like this snake's about to shed its skin. Its eye's quite milky.
It is, as the skin is prepared for shedding. A fluid develops between the new and the old skin, which assists the actual shedding process. But of course, because the eye has its own individual scale, transparent scale, the milk appears there and makes it look blind, which effectively it is.
Although virtually blind, the snake can actually pinpoint where we are by using its forked tongue to pick up scent particles, which are then transferred and processed in small grooves in the roof of its mouth.
So should we leave her in peace?
Good idea. Yes, I think she's seen enough of us today.
Yep.